Good morning, you guys. So, as you guys know, may or may not know, let me see if this helps. Oh, yes. Okay. Now we're rocking and rolling. Me and my husband is currently at work, which I'm not going to say where he works because I don't want you guys coming and harassing him. So, with that being said, we met. This was like a new patient, meeting, if you will. I don't know if that makes sense. My face is so itchy right now. It is unreal, okay? But we did finally manage to get into a pain management clinic, which, if you guys know, you probably do, because this is going to go up on my main channel as well as my Not Going Down channel. Now, like I said, we did manage to get into a pain management clinic this morning, okay? His appointment was at 7:45 a.m. Mine was at 9:30 originally. They had a cancellation, so they moved me to 9. With that being said, the amount of pain I was in during this appointment was unflippin' real. Okay? This got to the point where I should probably tell you what it was. It was my stomach. Ladies, you will know what I'm saying when I say, like, bad cramping. Ladies, you will understand that. Men, you may not. Which is fine. Okay. The pain in my lower stomach was radiating to, I want to say the right side of my hip. Okay? This had me down and out. I was crying. Mufasa was alerting. He was even trying to get my husband's attention because he knows he can only help a certain extent. One of the tasks that we taught him is, if he has done everything that he can, he goes to my husband and alerts my husband that I'm having problems. He did that quite a few times, like 4 times. I didn't want to confuse him, but because this was just basically an info dump is what I call them. When you're meeting with a new doctor, you give them an info dump, meaning you give them all of your pain history, everything. Oof. That was some nasty heartburn there. Sorry, guys. There's literally something stuck in between my teeth right now. Ouch. Anyway, so we did the info dump for the doctors. Now, because our appointments were supposed to be back to back, she actually got us in on one appointment. She talked to him first because his appointment was first, which is fine, and then she talked to me. However, I was in so much pain that I could not deal. Okay? I literally had to go to the car. I couldn't deal with it anymore. I was disoriented, so I had Mufasa. He has some guiding tasks. I told him, I'm like, find an exit. I take his pull strap, and I take his leash. I hold on to him. He walks in front of me like he's supposed to, and guides me to an exit. Okay? He did that. Now, he's learning the difference in between stairs and ramp. Now, the place where we went just happened to have a ramp, and he knew that I was hurting so bad that I would not be able to get down the stairs. He took me to the ramp, and I told him, find a car. And he took me across the street, and a lot of the time I can't pay attention. Like, if I'm in so much pain, I will walk into what we call live traffic and not realize it. So I was still trying to walk into a live traffic. It's a parking lot, but it was a very busy parking lot. So from that, he stopped me right at the curb, and I still tried to go. What he does is, he'll stop the curb, and if I continue to go, he'll back up, which is what he did. I'm like, oh. And then I realized, I'm like, oh, okay, he's telling me not to cross, not safe to cross. When it's safe to cross, he will do so. He knows the difference. He's a very smart dog. He's very, very easy to train, too. He learns really quick. Like, surprisingly quick. So I taught him a new task where, because I noticed with my allergies and my anxiety both, I start rubbing my face. And I mean, like, I will go nuts. See? Now, I have short pieces of hair behind my ear and it keeps tickling me over there. That's why I'm itching it. But he got me right up to the car. Now, if you guys know, in the wintertime, we have issues with, I don't know what the hell could be doing this, but I'm not car savvy by any means. I know nothing about cars. I know you put the key in, you turn the key, you put it in drive, and you go. Okay? The other thing I know is that when you're running low on gas, you take it to a gas station, fill it with gas. That's the extent of car knowledge that I have. But yeah, he got me to the car. I calmed down in the car. But again, this does relate to health. But again, at the same time, everybody does it. So don't be afraid of it, okay? That's probably one of the biggest things I want to get across this year. Everybody burps, sneezes, farts, whatever, you know? But the pain in my stomach when I'll just be honest, I'm trying to be more translucent with you guys. When I got into the car, I let out probably the biggest fart. So, from that, originally, okay, let's back up a little bit more. I thought it was, again, ladies, you'll understand, period. I thought it was my period trying to come back. So I took I think he calls it a quarter? 1/4? I don't know. I'm not very good with measurements either, okay? But I took, like, a little sliver of my muscle relaxer called Flexeril. That didn't help. Okay? By the time I was able to come back into this doctor's appointment, I had an ice pack on my stomach. I had Mufasa, I almost said Pharaoh. Ugh. Rest in peace, baby boy. If you guys don't know, for my new subscribers, my OGs will know who Pharaoh is. Pharaoh is my first service dog. At the time, I did not need any guiding or anything like that, so I didn't need a big dog. Now, because of the guiding tasks and how my health has been lately, I require a larger service dog. Now, people see me walking around with this dog saying service dog on him, and they're like, oh, he's so cute. I'm like, damn right he is, okay? Damn right. But I got to the point where I laid down on the floor. I told him pressure, which clearly we have to work on. He was trying to lay up here. Because he knows it's usually my back that's hurting me. And this is where I like him when I pass out. Because when I start to come to, he knows to lick my face. Regardless whether I'm wearing makeup or not. Because after a medical episode of some sorts, my makeup's already messed up. I don't care. Okay? But he was trying to lay up here. So clearly I gotta teach him how to lay across my hip. Now, when If he doesn't get his snuggles, he is not happy, okay? But if I go to bed with my hip hurting or something, he will lay on it. And he'll put himself in the perfect position. Like, I don't have to arrange him. I don't have to, do any of that. With that being said, we are going to try... Where's my papers? Where's my papers? Shenanigans. They're all the way over there, and I'm not going to get them and get them. But we are going to try trigger point injections. Now, as you guys know, I was involved in an auto accident almost a year ago to the date. Okay? It'll be a year on the 17th, I believe. Yeah, the 17th. We are going to try trigger point injections in my shoulder. From the auto accident that I was involved in, the driver was 4 times the legal limit. Hit my older RV. It's a 70s RV, you guys, so it's an old RV. It's not like this baby. This baby's a 2011. How you doing? She's gorgeous. This is a 2011. The RV that this guy had hit, and I call him Guy because I don't know his name. There's that. Hit us 7 times. Now, on the 911 call, you can hear him hitting the RV. Now, the first time, obviously, I wasn't aware that this was going to happen. So, I'm in my kitchen. I have a glass with ice on the edge of the counter thing, okay? And obviously, he hits me not expecting it, throws me back, throws the glass off the edge, shatters the glass, and throws me. Okay, as a result of that, when he threw me back, I ended up hitting the edge of the dog bowl, which you guys know is a massive dog bowl, okay? It's a cooler at best, I think. It's like really one of the smaller coolers, but like a jug. It's a 2-gallon blue deal thing. I don't know what the hell to call it, okay? I tripped over that. Now, where our bed was at the time, there was a big wood piece sticking out. I tripped over the water bowl, fell onto the bed and down where the piece of that wood was. So, she wanted to try trigger point injections in my shoulder, which is fine. I don't care. She also wanted to try a deep, I think she called it deep tissue massage or something? I don't know. But, so, that's what's going to go on with my shoulder. Now, let's cover my back. So, as you guys know, I have scoliosis in my back. I cannot remember the specific name she gave it. I think it's like inverted scoliosis or something. If I can remember, or if my husband remembers, I will put it down in the description box. So please go check that out, you guys. There's a lot of links there. There's quite helpful links, okay? So, she wanted to try it, the trigger point injections down my back and on my hip as well. Now, the one thing I did discover with this doctor's appointment alone is, yeah, my body does really bad in the winter, which, again, is fine. It's fine. I'm used to it. I don't care. But, in between my hip hurting so bad, and from the way that I end up walking without even realizing it, the way I end up walking is shifting my hip, which in turn is making my knee hurt. Now, when my hip and my knee act up together, the biggest thing I can tell you to how it gets is don't touch me. Like, don't touch me. Leave me alone. Don't move me. Don't touch me. Don't try any of that, okay? But she wanted to try, like I said, trigger point injections on my hip and knee. I'm trying. There's a lot of information in this one appointment, so it's quite a lot. Girl ain't shy about it either. I'm not a nail technician. Don't come after me. I just wanted to stop poking me. But yeah. She still wants to get x-rays on the husband, which that's now the second doctor who wanted x-rays on him. So there is that. We have to go back in 2 weeks. But she is going to put him on gabapentin and Lyrica again. As for medication-wise for me, I don't think she wants to put me on anything, which is fine. And the one thing I do really like about this place is if there is a treatment option that you think might work for you, talk to them about it, okay? The one thing I refuse to do is take any kind of narcotic. If you guys know my family, you guys would know that I come from a family with a very strong addiction history, okay? I'm not doing it. I'm not one of those people who wants to get addicted. I ain't like that, okay? Let somebody else deal with that because I'm not doing it. Alright? The one thing I did want to talk to her next, the amount of dirt under this nail is driving me nuts, you guys. I'm sorry. Is IV, no, not IV, Toradol injections at home. Okay? I'm just trying to think, is there anything else that I'm missing? Not that I can think of. Oh, she wanted to put him back in physical therapy. It's worked, I guess, for him. But she asked me about it, and I was like, you know what? I tried physical therapy, and it doesn't work for me. Okay, if anything, I end up in more pain walking out of that place than I do in that place. Synergy, why couldn't I remember that there? I know that sounds random. Let me do some explaining, okay? So, she wanted the name of the place that I went for my physical therapy, and I could not remember it for the life of me. That's maddening now. Yeah. Alright. I love you guys. I hope you guys are having a good day. Go do something safe. You know, go spend some time for yourself. For me, I'm trying to get my family and my husband sorted for this new year. This is one of the biggest things that I wanted to do, and to get our stuff figured out, which is, it's good. This will be good. Okay. I love you guys. I hope you guys are having a good day. If I remember anything from that appointment, go check my Snapchat. T McNeil1710. McNeil is spelled McNeal. I love you guys. I hope you guys are having a good day. Okay, bye.